Hello class. Today we'll be going over how to construct a confidence interval to estimate a population mean. To do this, we'll be in section 7.2 and we'll be doing number 1. Let me read that for us. Here are summary statistics for randomly selected weights of newborn girls. N equals 263, X bars 35.1, S equals 8.3. Construct a confidence interval estimate of the mean. Use a 95% confidence level. Are these results very different from the confidence intervals 33.0 less than mu less than 35.8 with only 24 sample values? X bar equals 34.4 and S equals 3.2. We're not going to do that last part in this video. We're only going to be doing the confidence interval. Now to do the confidence interval, we need the formula. Our formula for this would be X bar minus margin of error, which is that E, is less than mu, which is less than X bar plus margin of error, which is E. So filling this in, the problem told us that X bar was 35.1 minus that margin of error has another formula for it. Since we do not know population standard deviation, that E is T sub alpha over 2 times S over square root of N, which is less than mu, which is less than X bar plus the exact same thing. The only thing that switches over is that minus sign became a plus. So let's fill this in. We got 35.1 minus T sub. If we're 95% confident, that means that 5% chance of being wrong, that 5% chance is alpha. So that's 0.05 over 2 times 8.3 over square root of 263. S is 8.3, N is 263. That's less than mu, which is less than the exact same thing, just change that minus sign to a plus sign. So we can change that T sub 0.05 over 2 to T sub 0.025. We just divided. Now we can look in the T table to find this, but before we go to the T table, we're going to need some degrees of freedom. Our degrees of freedom here would be N minus 1. So that would be 263 minus 1, which is 262. We don't have that degrees of freedom in our table, so we're just going to approximate it, pick the degrees of freedom that's closest to 263. So let's go ahead and look that up in our table and pick the degrees of freedom closest to 262. And we're going to get 35.1 minus 1.968 times 8.3 divided by square root of 263, close the parentheses. That's less than mu, which is less than the exact same thing on the other side with just a plus sign. Now we can plug both of these in the calculator and we would get 34.1 Hg is less than mu, which is less than 36.1 Hg, and those are just our units. If you have any questions about how we read that table, got these numbers, please contact me through course messaging, or you can leave a message through the discussion board on Blackboard.